Mm. Hey, Madchat. You want in on the team? On the run? And there we go. I'll take myself out of there. Take this. You can't hear me. Hey, Area 51. Okay. So. Oh, now you can. Put that in. No. Go. 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 No. Do that. There we go. So you guys can hear me now? Oh. Um, there we go. Area 51, hello, and Patrick, hello. Oh, I didn't put that on. You want to use it? Go for it. If you don't want to use it, don't go for it. Uh, that's okay. Oh, yeah, I have to do that. Okay, okay. So you can hear me, right? Okay. Come on, how's it going? Anything interesting in the university besides people hacking a lot of stuff? An ocean on the seashell. Oh, so this is interesting. Yeah. Never said that was something from last time. Of course, it doesn't always work perfectly well now, but I don't know. Is that better? Ow. Is that better now? Ocean on the seashell. That's better. Yeah, maybe. Okay, do I sound normal or do I still sound like ocean on a seashell? I think that sounds. That's a pretty good reference. Ocean on a seashell. I'm gonna feel that. sounds. That's musical. Get that. Now, I'm gonna grab something here just for the front. Hmm. Mhm. Oh, that's just sounding. Okay. Nope, that's not the one I was looking for. Someday I am going to have all my stuff organized. That's a big announcement. Organization. Oh, yeah. Considering that I was in therapy, I should have that. Hey, Justin! Hello, hello. Well, thank you, Area 51. You have fun. Take care. Mr. J. Wow. Got a couple people here. So, anyone want to come in and chat direct, or do you want to just tell me off in there? Um, let's see. We have a different time of day today. Poor little run. I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of a um, uh, hacked Instagram account, and first thing I did was change my password and then make sure that everyone knew not to touch that. What that hacker tossed out at everyone on my system. Thankfully, I got hold of most people before they went near that. Um, Other than that, been doing drawing today, and pulled the nail on poor Monroe. She had done a climb up the side of the hutch in our bedroom, and between the hutch and a bookcase, and she fell. But she had fallen because I guess she got her nail, the last nail, caught, and it pulled it right back. It was almost completely off, and I had to, have Dorothy holders so I could get that nail completely off because it was just hanging there. Well, you do go out and you get pictures of fish goldfish under the bridges and such in your outdoors mall. That's not quite mundane. I think it's quite nice actually. Oh, I say goldfish, so my phone looks up goldfish. Of course. Uh, that was a nice run around the sea. All right, did you take some? Was it good? No. Just in case anyone wants to drop in. Do, you don't, that's that. Cool. See it in the next couple days then, I guess? Or is it already up? Because he's always just, hey, Justin ran away. Came to say hi. Cool. I don't have anything exciting to really in my house right now. Hey, Youper! Thank you so much. Always appreciate you hanging about and coming to say hi. Have a good sleep there, you. You're an early bird. I won't be staying up my normal stay up till first thing in the morning. Don't have as much time on the screen as I did before. So, yeah, I was having a good chuckle earlier on mostly in EPL's channel. And Justin was talking to them about Justin was talking to them about Patreon. So, I find Patreon quite interesting actually. I've tried it myself, but I do. Oh, I'm sorry, Monroe. Oh, sweetie, I didn't mean to get you. I didn't even know you were there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, she's mad at me now. I accidentally bumped her in the head with my toe, so I could see that. She's getting knocked about the poor little girl. Hey, Monroe, want to pet her? Nope, going right on past. Don't go up there, please. Go there. Hey, Nikki. How's it going?
Hello, good night.
Sweet sister running away now. Good night, Monroe. She's gonna go off and do something else just because fun. Just because she can, and just because she wants to prove she does things puzzling. So now she's fun. But I find one thing about Patreon is that you have to have the energy to do stuff. I don't. No energy. Don't know what that stuff is. Very little energy in it. Um, so like I said, I was in this discussion about Patreon. Um, okay, Mr. J. I am not so bad. I'm a little bit tired, but not so bad. Um, how about yourself, Nikki? Anything interesting to talk about? I don't have any specific topic right now. I drew today, which is good. Um, yeah, I watched a little bit of stuff, watched a couple reptile feeds. Oh, great, this thing. Okay, let's see if I can get this working better. Bang. I'm talking pretty low too because I just sometimes do that. Okay, system. Um, okay, ooh, that is my noggin. Okay, you know, testing my microphone. And, okay.
you hear me now? Oh. One of the easiest things that being, yeah, I'm much clearer because I turned off my mute. Yeah. That was bright. Okay. I will mess with the rest of this a bit. Okay. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah. I am very good at accidentally putting on things like the mute. I do that quite well. Yeah. Okay, you can still hear me? It was going double. All right, working better. So are you still hiding back there, Justin? He probably is. Um. Oh yeah, I was saying I did some drawing. My kitten hurt herself yesterday, pulled her claw right back and almost off. So I had to take it off today because it just hit on stuff and hurt her more. So, yeah, she's okay, just feeling the ouch. So she's not running around an awful lot. I am getting this in my... Yeah, she's... Poor little baby. I'm hearing this very well in my headphones, which isn't quite what I want. Okay. Okay. There we go. Can you still hear me? playback through this device. Play. I guess you can't hear me. If you can hear me, please say yes. Oh, okay. Good. Just wanted to make sure that it was getting to you and wasn't feeding back in my ear. It doesn't sound too great that way. So, yes, Monroe, I hear you. You want to? Get up all on her own, even with a sore foot. She does not like to be helped up or be helped down or anything like that. She's such a, I'm a big girl. No. Like a teenager, doesn't want any help. Funny girl. Oh yes, I updated. She's very independent, very amusing too. When she gets into her independence spiels, I fully cleaned out and updated my leopard gecko's enclosure. She was seeming rather bored, or I don't know. I think she's the older of the two leopard geckos. So she had been running around and going up and down and all over the stuff that I put in there because she likes to climb, strangely enough. So she had a great old time. Oh, so another person hacked. Wish we could figure out who it is who's doing that. Report them to Instagram and see if Instagram would do something about it. You would hope so anyway. So Santorma has hers all fixed up and new. Last night I cleaned up Rascals, and she's got a couple of new things in there and such. I'm gonna film it in the next couple days, probably tomorrow. Just didn't feel like it today or yesterday. I know, it's just, I don't understand that. Yep, let's see if I can. Don't think I can show that. But let's see if I can get it a bit there. There we go. That is Rascal's home. And I put in amusingly enough, a turtle, what is it referred to as? It's a turtle thank you. In the back, she now has a turtle stand that you use for in the water for little turtles to go up and on top of, so they can relax out of the water for a while, right? But it only cost $1, so I figured, well, try it for try it for Rascal and got it and set it up and no biggie. Just got sent with one of my other packages in with one of my other packages. And Rascal seems to be enjoying it. She's hidden in there somewhere anyway. Not sure whereabouts she is. Might be an idea to check sometime. One moment. I'm going to make sure it's okay. I just got this funny feeling. One moment. I can still talk to you, but I'm not going to see what you're saying, of course, because, well, I'm not looking at that right now. So, where did you go, you little monkey brat? Oh, sweetheart, how you doing? Hold on. It's okay. I have you.
She's on me. Run!
Who's on you? Monroe?
No. Rascal there. Saw me. No, run!
Who's here too?
All right, I'll go get Lord.
Okay, see you in a few, love. There we go. Oh, man. Now, you little rascal, you. Twerp. You are a twerp. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked my laugh, because that was laughable. She was underneath the ramp, so I took her out from under there and, just held her. everything's fine. Put her back on the branch there. First thing she did was point herself right at me and pee. She didn't get me because much I got out of the way, but she certainly made a mess on the branch and all over. She's a rascal. She is quite a funny little gecko. She loves just... Yeah, she's always run all over me and all this other stuff, but she does have a tendency of first off wanting to make a little bit of a mess on me. This twerp. Whereas my sister's gecko, Lizzie, she doesn't do that. Yeah, her I have to rearrange her unit and rearrange Kayla's. Dorothy's they're cute, all right. Geckos, at least from what I've found with the leopard geckos and the cresties, that one, they all have different personalities. Like Rascal is completely different from Lizzie, and they grew up together. Those are the two cresties. But they both have a sense of humor. And with the leopard geckos, they have, each one of them has a different personality as well. Santorma likes to lie underneath stuff, and she'll come out and do whatever. And she just walks around and just la-di-da-di, no problem, right? Whereas Kayla, that's Dorothy's leopard gecko, she comes out, she puts her little head up, and she's like, I'm the queen. It's just so different between the two of them. And they are cute. Pretty easy to feed them. That probably makes it hear better, actually. It's pretty easy to feed them. The leopard geckos, I just put food in there, they eat them. But they are not so great at catching any crickets. But the mealworms and what's the other one? Their care, easy. Now, it all depends on how you feel about did you want to get one as a pet? Because you could get one, you could get two. Their care and needs are very easy. It's basically you could set up a bioactive setup. I did have that for the Cresties. However, a batch of bananas had been brought in that had fruit flies, and the fruit flies got into Rascal's enclosure and were breeding in her enclosure. So we kept on keeping on getting fruit flies. So I had to take out all the stuff and clean it up and go back to paper towels. But like, it's just because they were flying fruit flies and kept on getting into fruit. If we had any fruit out, they'd go directly at the fruit. So, but for the most part, usually a bioactive setup is really good. It's easy to take care of basically, and you just clean up anything on the walls or whatsoever with them. The Cresties are really good with that. The leopard geckos, I didn't do as well with their enclosure for getting a good setup like that. Okay. Hey, Patrick, welcome back. Well, their care is, if you have one as a pet, they're very easy to take care of. The only difference is the only major differences you have between the two is crested geckos like to poop on the wall of their tank, and they need a higher wetness. You need it damper for them than you do for the leopard geckos. Leopard geckos need it about, I think it's 30%. Yeah, I should know this, taking care of them. It's about a 30% moisture level, whereas the Cresties need more of a 60 to 80 humidity. Thank you. And so you need more wetness for the Cresties, of course. But for actually, I got the Cresties. We got the Cresties when they were babies, so they were pretty easy to train. It's easy. You just get them used to your hand being around them, and they'll come onto your hand when they're ready, and you can walk them around on your hand. The leopard geckos are pretty much the same when they're young. The older ones, I'm not quite sure about older ones with other people, but I have found them quite easy with the leopard geckos, because we have, I think it is Kayla who's the younger one. So she was about 7 when we got her, so now she's about 10 years old. And Santorma, I think she said she was about 14 when we got them, so she's about 17 years old now. And they were very easy to pick up, letting you pick them up and come onto your hands and stuff like that pretty quickly. they're very nice, but it all depends on their personality too. It took a little bit longer for Kayla than it did for Santorma, and yeah, they can live up to 20 years. The both sets, I believe, 7 can live up to about 20 years. So Santorma, I'm a little bit nervous about every now and again because they have this bad tendency, like when your cat or dog is lying on their back and they don't seem to be breathing. That's kind of like what Santorma's like. She just lies there with her arms out like this and her head down, and she just looks gone when she does that. It just makes me so nervous. Yes, both of them can drop their tails. The Cresties, they cannot grow them back. So once their tail's gone, it's gone, and then they just have a little nub at their bum. So we have Rascal lost her tail because our one cat, Pumaras, she got into her enclosure and scared her. And thankfully, Rascal got out and out of the way. And David found her and, brought her down, and she dropped her tail. It scared the crud out of my poor husband. Well, my husband's name is David. So every time I say David's name when if ball python's around, he's like, "What am I doing?" That's okay. Fear is one thing. Crusties have been known to drop their tail at almost anything, and I felt pretty pleased that at 2.5 years, approximately 2.5 years of age, they hadn't dropped their tails. But she had just had so much with the cat getting into her home and then getting out and trying to get away and hide and being grabbed, and it was just so much for her that she dropped her tail. But some of them can drop them easy, but they don't grow up. They don't grow them back for the Cresties. Leopard geckos will grow their tails back, and they drop their tails when, well, a lot of the times any of them drop their tails if they are thinking that they're going to be eaten. So they drop the tail so that there's something for them, for the predator to get hold of. So Cresties don't grow them back. Leopard geckos do grow them back. And they look a little bit weird when they grow back because it's not the exact same. Usually it's a little bulb on the end. It's not the... Oh, how can I explain it? It's like a... like a... accordion, in a sense. Their tails are like really bumpy, and it kind of reminds me of an accordion because they can flex, and they're just rounded little areas. So then they just grow as a little bulb at the end, or it sometimes grows a little bit with the grooves. That's the word, grooves. God, my head is not giving me words today at all. Yeah, so that's one good thing about the leopard geckos that's over the crusties. Crusties? Nah, I have 3 cats here. Yeah, well, we have 3 cats. There's, of course, Dorothy's cat, Bailey. He's a big boy. And then Pumaraz, our monster. And Monroe, my baby, who's over there right now. And they don't really bother so much with the geckos. Bailey used to lie down beside Santorma's spot, because he could lie right beside it, and he'd purr. And the cute thing was that he'd purr, and Santorma would come out and walk around beside him in her enclosure. So she'd be walking around back and forth there, or just lie down on her side of the glass, and he'd be lying down on his side of the glass, outside of it, outside of the thing, of course, and he'd purr, and she'd just lie there and listen to him. It was cute. I just could not believe that they could have a friendship like that. But yep, as long as they weren't smelling each other, they were fine. But yeah, Santorma likes the sound of purring and some chirping sounds and such as well. Oh, that's sad. It's very easy. I used to let my cats out all the time when I was a kid and teenager. And I don't do that anymore. I know what kind of diseases they can get, and I know what can happen. And they can easily get out just right between your feet so fast, and it takes moments. You just have to keep vigilance on them near the door, and it's especially difficult if you have other animals, that like a dog that's going out, or if you have children, or if you're bringing groceries, or almost anything really. It's so easy for them to get out. And with 3, it's not fun. All 3 sit there at the door. It's like they hear the doorbell ring. It's like, is that food? Might be food. We'll go to the door. Twerps. What, sweetie? Are you... This is one of the funniest things right now. See that? Both cats have enjoyed playing in there. They accidentally dropped in. Oh, no, that's horrible. Especially when they. Yeah, it doesn't take long. And you feel horrid when it happens. Poor little ones. Yeah, both of them, we rearranged the geckos and got the leopard geckos out of there. Yes, I did have 2 leopard geckos together. Oh my God, don't go to Facebook and talk to anyone about that. You get torn apart if you do that. Anyway, so I had some crickets in there, and I don't take long to kill off a couple hundred crickets. And for a couple months, nothing was going on. The cats were going on top. They finally went through the top, and since then they've been going in there and playing with the rocks. I guess, especially for Monroe, she's never been outside at all. So it's a completely different thing for her. So she enjoys playing in there. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take much. And cats are damn fast, damn sneaky, and they're like socks in a way. You grab hold of them and they squirm right out. Easy. It's like, what the hell? How'd you do that? Yeah. Yeah, if they're used to being outside, it's a lot harder to keep them inside. I know that much. And, if you've, like I had, oh yeah, very slick. Quickest little things around sometimes. Welcome back, love. Hey, you gourd.
Nope, it hasn't.
But I don't know. But Monroe doesn't really try to get outside much, so that's good. Yeah, they could have, kind of missed the younger ages type of thing. Like we forget what the olden days were like. Oh, so great when we got to watch this. Then we watch it again. It's like, hello, Gordon. How was work? Sarcasm? Oh, fine. Okay. Never know. Yeah, it's probably that old nostalgia thing guess when you get older, your little brain says that something was better than it was. It's like, oh, yeah, that was wonderful. No. But what else? Yeah, we don't. I don't know if Bailey was an outside cat before he was rescued. It's Dorothy's cat Bailey. He was a rescue. So we don't know whether he was outside or what. Pumaraz, wherever she went, was a rescue. You kept puppies? Oh wait. Your mom had the pup. Esther had that one puppy. Oh, I feel so bad with that one. That was, yeah. Don't know what happened, but that's pretty young to just. So what other dogs are getting fixed? Monroe. No. No Monroe. No. 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 Well, you guys, kitten. Monroe. No. No. Quit. Well, you bought it from a breeder, right? Monroe. No. No. Cut it out, you. To you too. Oh, yeah. Sweetie. Monroe. No. Don't you try to go up there either. She seems to try to figure out how to drive me nuts in the evening these days. No. Monroe, down. Down. Yeah, I see you're coming over here. Come on. All the way over. Monroe. Come on. Go find one of your springs. What, you want a spring? Now you have all the springs. Yeah, all the springs are gone. You've got them. No more springs. I don't know where you put them. Oh, a razor pit, husky, catahouli, leopard, a chihuahua, and a mix. Okay, she bred a couple different sets. Yeah, because that's a fair amount to it. To you too. No. To you too. I have no springs. Tries again. Did she have any guarantees on her the health of her pups for a certain amount of time, or probably not? That's Monroe. She's going to drive me to drink today. But I don't drink. What are you doing, Monroe? Healy. Nope, no guarantees, huh? Just. That was a pretty big price for that one too, wasn't it? At least 1,000 if I remember. There's nothing in there, see? No spring. You have to find your springs. See, no springs there either. Nope. Oh, 100? Well, it's not as bad as it could have been. But I wonder what exactly. She only charged you 100. Okay. Yeah, because they can go $1,000, $2,000 for a pure. That was a cutie. Oh. Really makes me. I don't like the idea of saying it around your mom, but really makes me curious what could have happened. Um, not that she would have accidentally done something, but what happened within the dog's system to have it pass away like that. Who knows? But things happen. I've had well, my family had quite a few dogs, and I had two of my own. Oh my. Mm. Yeah, that could have made a difference right there. Runts do need a fair amount of extra until they get to a certain size and everything, certain strength. Yeah, I saw her. Did your mom tell you about when we chatted away and she showed me the pup? So incredibly cute. Chatted for quite a while. I had two of my own dogs. One was a Bichon Frise. Oh, she didn't. We when she the day she got the pup, I think it was, or the day after, I had a stream, and after the stream, I said that if she wanted to after the stream because she was nervous about coming onto a stream. I said, well, if you want, but she said the easiest way would be to show the puppy to me. And I said, well, let's do it. Just won't do it with everyone else in the call. I'll just close everything off, and the two of us you can come into the stream part. I'll turn it all off. You won't be recorded. We won't be recording anything, and we can chat and whatever. I mean, if you don't want to show yourself, just put it on stop cam. No biggie. So we did that, and we talked for, I don't know, 2-3 hours, maybe more. And she asked me about a couple names for the pup, and I gave her my thoughts on it. And we just chatted about a whole bunch of stuff. I don't like your aunt at all. Yeah, so that's how I do things. I said, if you want to anytime, test out chatting with someone over a stream, but not have a lot of people. Your mother's sister? Hmm. Okay, for a moment there, I thought I was accidentally putting my foot into a place where something wasn't told. um, yeah. So I told her if she ever wanted to, practice counting on it, I can see why you don't. Um, like my sister and I have had disagreements and such, but yeah, your aunt needed more than a little bit of a knocking about for being a bitch. I offer you that just the same. I mean, if you ever want to chat or if you ever want to practice talking to someone to bring up your um, capability of streaming in front of people or whatever, I help out. It's just how I am. When I started, I did it with the little animal face instead of myself. And it helped me get to a point where I could do it without using that characterization. Even though it's fun using them. But it's also hard to find people who will help in certain things, and sometimes people back off real quick when if you say anything that's rough in your past. And I don't do that. Everyone needs someone to talk to, and if they choose to talk to me, then I take that as, hey, they trust me. Cool. Other things. Yeah, I understand that one. I was picked on a lot as well. But also after fourth grade, I got a little nastier. Hey, big spring, there's spring How's it going? I think being picked on is a national sport for some people, to pick on some people. They tend to enjoy it a little bit too much. Hmm. Let me take a look at this. Wow. It's quiet in our group. Exactly. But when you're little, you really, it's hard to figure out what to do. There, if you want to come on, Spring. I also had the bad chance of, not chance, but there were guys who were in my brother's classes and such who didn't like him, so they went after me because they couldn't get him, right? So get him back. They try to get me. So I did a lot of fighting with guys that were much bigger than me. Not fun. Not fun. Let's see. Would you two be able to hold the fort for like 2 minutes? 2 billets. I can discuss that when I get back. But Spring, could you come in and still yours? Oh, okay. If you two could watch for any. Monroe? Oh, goodness sakes. I'll be right back, you two. If you could just watch out for other people coming in and say hi to them. Be right back. Hey, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sit me there. It's okay. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Monroe. Ready? Yeah. There you go. Found two of her drawings. Sorry about that. My system said bladder awake, move or else. So I moved. She adores these. Ready, Monroe? Yeah? Okay. Ready? Freddie. She loves them. North Carolina. Thank you, thank you. So you were asking Spring about where they're from? Hey, someone else is in here now. Hello, hello. So North Carolina, Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Um, Originally from Sault Ste. Marie, though. Just across from Michigan. That was an interesting place. It's kind of interesting because yep, I am in Canada. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I originally come from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, which is right across from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, US. Just not too far from Detroit. Or is it Traverse first? No, Traverse is after Detroit, I think. Now I've got to check that out. Michigan map. Okay. Flint, Saginaw. Oh, wow. Traverse City is much closer to Ontario than Detroit is. Okay. Mackinac. Beaver Island. Where's Madchat Island? St. Denis. Oh, there's Madchat Island. Holy sugar canes, that's a lot smaller than I really realized. Interesting. So, yep, I'm in Canada. I've been born and raised in Canada. I'm actually born and raised in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. But been out here, wow, more than half my life now. Crumbs, I'm feeling old now. Oh goodness, I'm feeling old now. Well, you're down in North Carolina, so Carolina. There we go. That's North Carolina there. Oh, you've got a way to go. You'd probably easiest for you to visit would probably be the Ontario. Would be the easiest if you were driving. If you're flying, don't matter. I traveled the US in 3 weeks. We hit, I think, 49 or 50 states. And part of that time was about a week was spent in not Florida, but California. Went to Disney World. Yeah, I know you are. To me, the US is, well, it's on the same landscape, but still another country. So, because I'm not in the US. We spent about a week in California, I think it was, for Disney World. Italy. Ooh. That's supposed to be really nice. Lots of places you can see not too far away from each other, actually. In some areas are heavily, there's so much history in such short or such small distances. Not a flying type of fella, is he? Sorry about what? Oh, that her husband doesn't like to fly? Well, you went to Iowa. And this is going to sound a little bit rude. But why Iowa? It's family. Yes, Pumaras. Don't go falling on your head, sweetie. Ah, fear of heights. I guess you're not taking him to the Grand Canyon. Ah, family. Yeah. Iowa. Did you at least go in corn season? Love corn. My dad was born at a place called St. Joseph Island, which is in Canada. It's only about hour and a half drive from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. But you had to be, for the longest time, you had to be ferried over the river to St. Joe's Island. Oh, that's not good corn season. St. Joe's Island has good corn season. Holy shoot, good corn. But you had to be ferried across the river, and it wasn't in a boat that you'd get ferried. It was a big wood platform, and you'd get a few cars on it, maybe a couple of trucks, and they would literally bring it across with a line and pull this big thing of wood, at least to call it, platform, and pull it across the river over to the other side. And then you'd drive your vehicle off the wood. And that's what they called ferry, was just this big slot of wood. Let me see if I can find. Okay. Do, do, do. This'll amuse you. Okay, let's see if that's beautiful. Well, that's all sweet to be able to, show your grandparents your kids for the first time. A bad time in a sense, but it was good for. I'm sure it was really good for your grandma to have all of you there to help. Tennessee and Kentucky, Cincinnati. Right on the line of Kentucky. Oh. Was it an okay break off or a nasty one? Okay. Oops. Okay, that's not quite the one I was looking for. So, he didn't think he was white. I don't understand people who cheat and don't understand that it's cheating. Excuse me. So, sound one. Wow. Can't find the exact one. Oh. So, same here. Okay, those those gray fairies on the side are the type that we used to have to go on to get across, or something like that. And that's what they called a fairy. Then I got a different one for a while. Wow. That was scary. Like those ones that are just straight. Because the fairy they used weren't newer. The fairies they used were just kind of like that thing. Mm. Well, why did you think you never would get one? I mean, you're pretty young still. You has a girlfriend. When did you get a girlfriend, kiddo? I'm being bad. They had a jail? Tempe Bay, okay. Okay, there's Hilton. Really? Hmm. Uh, over a year. Oh. That is awesome. Hmm. You need people to play the part or to watch? Hmm. Yeah. It's not so bad if you need people just to do the voice for a film or an animated film. Hmm. I think. Hmm. Yeah, if you're going to do it live action, yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Some people are not as good at dealing with horror movies as other people, and that's just fine. Something that. Oh, 2 hours. can do it for some people. Gonna have to make some more tea for myself in a bit, I suppose. What time is it? Oh, it's midnight here. Any favorites in the horror genre? Stephen King stuff. I like It, The Stand, Firestarter, which isn't actually horror. I did not like Cujo. That was just very broken. Well, the book I liked. I didn't like the movie. Let's see. Walking Dead. The guy who played Herman Monster played in that. I haven't seen Walking Dead for the last couple of years, though. That's the problem. I can actually just turn that on and watch it sometime. I just got frazzled. You know, most of my favorite characters, except for like 2. Well, maybe 3, but you know. Nightmare. I like the character on Nightmare on Elm Street. And I like the actor who plays him because he's a comedian. Every time I see him, I have to laugh. Hmm. don't mind me, I'm just doing something for a second here. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Okay, well, that's not working, so that's yep. Abraham Ford. He was one heck of a character. I adored him. I've never met him either, but adored his character he played. He was great. Cool. Same month, different year. Yep. Quite often happens that way. Oh, type change. Crumbs. It would be fun to meet Norman Reedus. I do admit that would be a lot of fun. He has a good sense of humor. Damn it. Nice. Really? What did you do at the vet's office? That is epic. Cool. Mm. That's good. So, brain gone. Working with vets is a completely different thing. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I'm half alive here, and I have to watch how much time I use now. I'd love to chat an awful lot longer with you guys and everything. Um, the only thing is that I don't think my brain will be in working condition to think very much longer. Cool. We have got to talk more about this, Nikki. We really, really, really do. And Bailey, because this is an extremely interesting topic for me, because I've worked with veterinarians too, and with groomers, which is a completely different other story, but yeah. Can you hear that? Yeah. That's a Bailey fur. I'm going to cut it off now, unfortunately. And oh my goodness, Nikki, you're going to kill me with this. I love it. I didn't get any pictures when I was working with the vets. Didn't have cell phones then. But I'll have to pull out some kind of pictures for you as well, but it wouldn't be from the vets or I worked at the Humane Society in Sault Ste. Marie as a teenager, just went there on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays and took care of it, but never got any pictures from there either. Have to find some stuff. So, are you having fun, Vale? Funny cat. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. Spring Bonnie, I have some ideas. I'll talk about them with you later on sometime. Because I have some stuff for making things for games and for animating. You have a great time too, Nikki. Spring. I'll probably be on sometime tomorrow evening, maybe the next day. I'm not quite sure, but I'll tell you when I'm there. So take care, have fun. For everyone who has shown up and visited, and anyone who will be showing up and visiting, thank you very much. Subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Say hi, message, whatever. Take care, have fun. We'll see you again later. Been wonderful chatting with you two as per normal. And I'll see you tomorrow or sometime after. Well, you'll see me at least on Instagram yipping around. And then whatever, whenever. All right. Okay, I am going to leave before I go to sleep. And just do a couple of easygoing things and then go to bed. So take care and have fun. Later, skaters.